hard to be in Mindless Behavior, and just for the sake of myself. Like, I just love working hard. I get that from my dad though. Like, just to see him working hard every day, and I'm like, all right, I need that.
I'm Craig Crippen, and I'm Prodigy's father.
Well, look at JoJo.
First time I knew my son had talent.
About the age of 2, just off the top of his head, he would make up steps as he go along.
At 6 months old, we were riding down the highway, and I was playing this song called Too Close by this group called Next. He started popping his chest and humming at the same time. And I said, oh my goodness, this boy recognized music.
My auntie used to have a video camera, and she made it to where I could see myself on the TV. And I used to dance in front of the camera, acting like I was on a music video. When I'm on stage, I just let it just flow out of me, like just naturally.
Wait, not first time.
Sometimes, cause they ain't hit me all the way yet.
Oh, man.
I think I always wanted to be a performer. Like as soon as I even came on Earth.
He asked me to buy him this DVD called You Got Served.
I just would watch the movies over and over, and then I'll just start dancing.
Now he's watching this video, wearing it out like 10 times a day. And this boy is literally getting his craft down. Now he is tearing it apart. I mean, like this boy is freestyling unreal. His moves are crisp, and I start recording. I would upload the video, and he started getting more hits. Next thing I know, we're at like 100,000 hits.
And then our choreographer Dave Scott saw me on YouTube.
I was in Baltimore working on Step Up 2, actually. One of the guys, Larry, he was a PA on set. He said he got to see this kid, so he sent me links online. I was like, oh, it's amazing.
I get an email. It says, Dave Scott's trying to get in touch with you. Dave Scott was the choreographer You Got Served. So this is the movie you asked to see, and the choreographer of that movie is the one that's calling for you. I thought, I said, this is the guy right here.
So as soon as I saw him dance, I called Keisha.
Keisha just so happened was at my studio. Like, you got to see this kid. You know, she pushed play on YouTube, and there's Prodigy. You know, he's killing it. So I jump up. I said, all right, he's it. All right, I need you, Keisha, right now. Get in touch with his father, mother, cousin. Get in touch with this kid.
So now I get a call about 2 o'clock in the morning when he says, all right, this is Walter Millsap. So I literally go into the computer. As soon as I see who Walter Millsap is, and I'm like, my goodness.
So I spoke with his father, Craig. I said, Craig, nice to meet you. How are you? You know, I'm forming a boy band. I think he'd be perfect for the boy band.
And now this time, I'm really like in tears. I'm like, are you serious?
I said, you know, well, can he sing? He said,
I don't know if he can sing, because I said, I know he dances all the time. He said, well, let me hear him sing. I passed the boy the phone.
He's like, you know, he had a baby voice. How are you?
He was like, can you sing this over the phone to me? And I was like, oh, yeah.
Baby, I just don't get it. Did you deserve being hurt?
Stop playing.
I know you smell the perfume, the makeup on his shirts. You don't believe his stories. You know that there are lies. Bad as you want, you stick around, and I just don't know why.
I said, stop. I said, put your dad back on the phone. I said, your son's perfect. So after speaking with Prod's dad, I say, all right, we need to get him out to LA.
So I flew to LA, and then that's when I met Rock Ray in Princeton.
And those boys, they hit it off right off the top.
Dang, that's a long handshake. They need to teach me that handshake.
They started talking, having a good time.
It was funny because his style, his accent was all East Coast. So he was kind of like Dorothy in Wonderland. He didn't know anything about the West Coast. And we were like, we're going to show you the rounds over here. I could tell his love for music, and we just clicked, all of us.
And Keisha took them for the night. She literally took them for one night. And the next day, she says, meet me at Walter's house.
So I dressed him up in some of my clothes.
And she made up a routine for us. And then we went over to Walter and then showed him the routine.
And she pulls up with the boys. I mean, they're in business mode. They're focused.
So I'm at the studio. She knocks on the door. I go crazy.
He was like, oh, snaps.
Like, oh, man, I can't wait. Keisha, what you got?
6, 7, 8 at a time.
They dance, and my mouth was like this. I said, stop. I tell Craig, listen, I know you just met me, and I just met you. I need for your son to stay here with me. You know, so he's looking like, what did he just say?
My fears were, because, you know, me and my son, we were always joined at the hip. We were always together.
I mean, think about it. You fly your kid across the country, and the next day you leave him.
And I'm at the table crying my behind off, you know, trying to hide it from my son.
I didn't know that my dad was sad because he played it off real good. I was like, all right, so I guess I'm going to just stay here with Keisha.
He was like, Dad, I'm going to be all right. He said, this is what I want to do. You going to let me stay? You know, you got to take a gamble and see what happens sometime to get ahead. And I knew he had too much talent to waste in my living room. And I knew if anybody was going to get him to the next step, it was going to be them.
I'm never coming back. You got everything you want. You're happy now. Saying everything is good, but you never smile. When you alone,
I know what you're thinking about.
where he at? Where he at? Where he at now? Thought we were cool. Thought we were friends. Tied up the phone, there's nights and weekends, but you chose him. And all this time you couldn't see me. But don't look now, girl, I'm gone. Didn't want me when you had me. Girl, I'm gone. I'm sorry he didn't make you happy, but baby, I'm gone. I hit floating on the breeze. I know you where you wanna be. Never didn't want me when you had me. Oh baby, I'm gone. Like I got rockets on my shoes.
Just to reminisce in my mind about where they came from and to say,